Welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. Last time we did on our stage. We got the third key, supposedly.
Suck on that! Phantom Thieves showed you what's up!
With that out of the way, where's that key? Ooh, over there! It's a letter? No, not just any letter. Front says it's a letter of challenge. That's the third key?
Look at the weight of the brushstrokes. Whoever wrote this meant business. That looks like... No. It's probably best to see what happened first. Is everyone ready? Here it comes.
Perhaps one of you would care to explain
Gremlin!
this letter. How about you, Kasukabe? It was scrawled so furiously I was barely able to read it.
A letter of challenge? Senpai, did you really write this? I know I left it to you to call him out, but this is pretty hokey. And you even included our names?
What's wrong with that? We needed to confront him face to face. Honestly, it would have been better to go yell at him in the faculty room. Calling him into this empty music room was to show him the slightest amount of mercy.
Here I was wondering what the blazes this could be about. You really wanted an in-person confrontation? You tricked me here with some baseless accusations.
I'm gonna unplug my headphones because I hate this guy's voice.
For them?
For a
An
villain,
apology's not going to come.
they chose
You're going
a
to confess your crimes and turn
amazing
yourself in.
voice.
Surely you're jesting.
But
Talking your way out of this. A whole list of students share.
I find it
with us.
extremely
A
annoying.
list of students, you say? I don't know who'd spout such lies, but I can assure you this nonsense won't prove a thing.
It isn't nonsense. We only found out because someone came to us for help.
Do you have a name of this someone? And what evidence do you have to corroborate their story? Now, hypothetically speaking, let's say you're correct. Just how many people do you see here backing you two up? Your theory's riddled with flaws, wouldn't you say? For example, if there are as many victims as you claim, why hasn't a single one come
Again,
forward?
it's amazing, an amazing voice.
That's because
But I
you-
also hate it
You've screwed them all
dearly.
over.
Or extreme dearly.
Senpai,
A
please
lot.
Don't touch him. Laying a hand on him would give him just what he wants.
He just, it says that,
Kasukabe,
wow,
my boy.
this guy's
Good
a
to know
bloody
you
bitch
still
voice.
see reason. That must be your father's doing. I
It definitely seemed like the
hope
kind of
Representative
one who
Kasukabe has
weasels
a
in the
long
shadows,
and fruitful
manipulating
career.
everyone for his own twisted gain. So again,
Well,
it's a perfect
end
voice
this
for a
discussion
villain.
here.
I just hate
No
him.
matter how much of a fit you may pitch, no one is going
Just
to
like
take
every
your side.
facet.
Not unless every single one of your so-called list of students steps forward. Ah, but that's quite the unless, isn't it? Best of luck there.
Hang on. We're not done here.
Eri, don't chase him.
That bastard. Cackling like some kind of kids show villain.
He certainly seems confident. He's forced each victim into a position where betraying him means self-ruin. Fear is certainly an effective method of control. Though not just their fear. I've gotten the sense that some people even expected perks from Nakabachi for obeying him. We can raise all the fuss we like, but if the victims have no intention of accusing him...
I don't care. He's still wrong. And what's gonna happen? Everyone's just supposed to let him get away with it? Does everyone really need to come forth? If so, we'll try persuading them again by...
Tell me, Senpai, why do you care so much? I know just how much you value honesty and how you can't stand injustice, but...
It's not about caring. I just do what I do because I want to. Okay. I think I can tell you. You see, back at my last school, one of my classmates framed me for some theft, and everyone ended up shunning me. It was over something stupid. I can't remember if it was a notebook or some perfume, but something was stolen.
How awful.
I'm sure there were some folks who thought I was a nuisance, considering my personality. But in the end, even my closest friends all left me. At the time, I was more shocked than angry, so I kept my mouth shut and just tried to deal with it. After a while, my homeroom teacher noticed I'd been acting differently, so she reached out to me. I didn't want to stir things up, so I told her to leave me alone. But then she told me, silence in the face of injustice is complicity. If your gut tells you something's wrong, why not fight back, she asked. That was the push I needed to change my attitude. I fought back ever since. I got all kinds of people involved. I asked around school for leads, I searched for the stolen stuff myself. And with that teacher's help, I was able to prove my innocence. That said, the whole mess drew a lot of negative attention, so I still wound up transferring.
Ah, so that's why you transferred here at such an odd time.
Honestly, I think the reason I get so worked up is because I'm actually a coward at heart.
You? A coward?
If we lived in the kind of world where corruption was free to flourish, it'd feel like everything I fought for was a waste. There'd be no reason to take a stand for what's right. That's the reality I'm afraid of. I simply can't allow it.
No matter your reasoning, I think it's admirable. You're simply following your own sense of justice. Admittedly, that doesn't apply to what I do.
Well, thanks. But I think you're wrong about yourself. The first time I ever saw you was pretty telling. I knew you're someone who does the right thing. Considering their numbers, you were really putting your life on the line there.
Oh, that old story. I keep telling you, I just felt like it.
Still, was I ever glad to meet you here. It was almost like meeting another me.
Mwah.
So, what's the next move?
These two are adorable.
Nakabachi's not confessing, and I doubt any of his cronies will either. Gotta find something else.
Toshiro, you're sure?
You think I can just slink out of here after all you've said? Plus, I need to keep an eye on you if you decide to go loose cannon. Besides...
That must be your father's doing. I, for one, hope Representative Kasukabe has a long and fruitful career.
You'll see. I'll show him what I can do.
Hey, why is it already over?
Oh, what a week ending! Not even a preview of the next one?
You guys do remember we're watching that guy's real life, right?
So that's why.
Whoa, it's weird when they sync up. What's the deal?
Maybe I've seen one too many of Toshiro's memories. But, yeah. Those things that Eri had said. If we lived in the kind of world where corruption was free to flourish, that's the reality I'm afraid of. I simply can't allow it. I have to say, I'm not sure how we may be related. I'm scared that we're entering a world where corruption is free to flourish. And even worse, I'm scared of becoming someone who's okay with that. But I can tell she has the same feelings that I've had for as long as I can remember.
I must admit, the two of you have a very strong drive towards justice. And at your own expense.
Oh, you think so?
In that case, I'm even more puzzled about the two of you now.
I don't really know how to phrase it. But the more I think about how Toshiro's past may have some meaning for me, the more it's like...
You good?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Let's just keep moving for now. The answer must be right around the corner. Right, Toshiro?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Our next move should be securing the location of the last key.
It's not gonna be that
Shut up
easy.
and get out of here. I can't wait to curl up back at the hideout.
New quest has been added. Guess what we're not doing today? I still have to edit the first video. And then I'm going to play them with siblings. But first, dialogue. It's always dialogue. This part has been a back and forth between dialogue and a level.
Right.
Well, I guess from next time it's gonna be 2 levels. Ooh, fancy.
But still,
But yeah, we're not doing that today. Just family bonding.
Hey, hey!
I guess since the topic of voices come up, I guess I could say my personal pet peeve when it comes to voices. Outside, like, oh, it's I have a specific pet peeve when it comes to like voices, and I'm well aware some people do generally speak like what I don't know. I should probably say what it is before I say that other part. I have a personal pet peeve of basically that super ultra chipper like kids influencer, and not like not like Stampy vibe. 'Cause I would describe Stampy as more mellow, but I'm thinking of like that super excited, hyperactive kids YouTuber voice that oh, welcome back. Blah, blah, blah. I can't actually do a good voice, but that super hyper energetic, like, oh, if I don't scream and shout at the top of my lungs 24/7, I'm going to explode and be super happy and energetic and blah blah blah. I just find a lot of times it is forced, extremely forced. Some people do genuinely speak like that. I'm not gonna blame a person for speaking like that. I don't like it because my experience was that kind of super hyper energetic voice is, it feels very put on, like very, well, persona. Isn't that ironic? Persona-esque. Like, it's a forced mask. It's a mask they're wearing to appear more... appeal more to the kiddos. Which I just despise. Like, most people do not talk in that what I'm gonna call an influencer voice. And it feels forced, and I find it disingenuous. And that's kind of why I don't like it. I feel it's kind of that disingenuousness to it. It's like, are you actually happy and energetic, or are you just sounding that way to appeal to an audience? Or to... and whatnot. Again, some people do genuinely speak like that. A therapist I talked to relatively recently does have that kind of voice, which is why it's somewhat in mind. But the therapist I talked to does have that kind of voice. And yeah, and I have to remind myself, yes, people actually do genuinely speak like that. I may find it annoying at times and forced, but I'm also not gonna tell people off for talking like that. After all, it's not my choice to make. If you wanna use the influencer voice, by all means. I just not one for it. Jesus, this is so going. I should be a bit higher level than I was on my first playthrough at this point. So I should be in like a good spot. I don't think in the first playthrough at all I used the XP or money bonuses.
Right.
Money is not actually all that tight. Unless you're like ultra fusing a lot. You're fusing a lot. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty chill for the most part. Moaning. But yeah, that's my personal voice pet peeve of the day. Because the topic of voices that I find annoying came up, so I might as well keep that topic. But yeah.
Ready to go?
That being said and done, we're gonna check skills. We are probably going to end it for today. Haggarn isn't a guarantee. I'll get another follow-up.
Better jot that down.
That being said, till next time. Because we probably, again, went over half an hour. Actually, we're only 19 minutes. That's less time than I thought. Okay, I guess we're doing quest. Never mind then.
We sure have a lot of choices.
I
Come
don't
back
think we have
again
in
later.
Kuninushi. Correct. We'll do that and yeah, then for real on the episode.
Which should we choose?
Well, time for Yusuke.
It's good?
So this might actually end up being a longer video because I can't win. Unfortunately, we do not have Rena, so I guess we will need to get used to
Hey, hey!
there's a reason why I've been
Not quite.
trying to build Yusuke as a
So
backup
that
party
means-
member.
Wait, you mean...
Now I got some treasure.
What? Ah!
Well, you see.
Nope.
That's enough.
I see.
Cringe. Cringe. No.
Do.
Skipping.
All right.
Cringe. No. Not allowed. Goodbye. Gonna get me fucking banned. Banned from reality. Reach the target with the entire party. That easy, huh? And Yusuke should have like an upgraded primary already. I think. Yes. Reach the target. No turn limit. Which is kind of a first. No. Be gone, game.
Reinforcements.
Be
Stay alert.
gone.
The target's still a ways off. No need to rush.
Let's do this.
I'm perfectly ready.
Finally.
Now then.
Made it halfway.
Get ready.
Wipe them out.
What to do here?
Let's do this.
I'll cut them down.
Now then.
Wipe them out!
What to do here?
Let's do this.
I'll cut them down.
Nice one, Inari!
I am
commend
up.
your skill!
Now then.
Come!
Nice cover!
Persona! Take this. Wipe them out.
Leave it to me. This is gonna hurt.
I defeated an enemy! Everyone, follow his lead! The target's right in front of us! Don't get reckless now!
Time for my persona. So the remote Zoro.
I'm perfectly ready. Pierce them!
The shots have landed! Impressive! Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
I'll follow you out.
Fox's shots have landed! Impressive!
I'm not done. Here. Like this.
More enemies. Just stay calm.
I'll cut them down.
All right.
Let's do this.
I'm perfectly ready.
What to do here?
Get ready.
I'll cut them down.
Actually,
All right.
Leave it to me.
I'm perfectly ready.
What to do here?
not enough space. Darn.
Let's do this.
Wipe them out.
Nice cover!
Persona!
All right.
Get ready.
I'm perfectly ready.
Now then.
Leave it to me.
You're gonna get knocked down.
Wipe them out.
All right.
Let's do this.
I'll cut them down.
What to do here?
Ow. I forgot, I have insanely long range.
Joker took out an enemy! All right!
Leave it to me.
I'm perfectly ready.
All right.
Get ready.
Wipe them out.
That's perfect!
I am now.
You'll be safe there!
Actually, I probably could have.
That's perfect! You'll be safe there!
I can't. Maybe. Nope. That was worth an effort.
Let's go.
Ow.
We
that
made
your
it
best
perfectly! Just as planned! Nicely,
even
Rhea!
try.
Your banner is perfect!
Ow.
Oh man! Enemy reinforcements!
I'll cut them down. Pierce them!
A direct hit! Bug, you're on a roll!
What to do here?
That sounds good.
Leave it to me. Hit him hard.
Hit!
All
Keep
right.
it up, Mona!
Let's go! Wipe them out! Now, time to strike!
Now
It's over!
Builders hit the mark!
The goal is just to get everybody in here. It's not kill all enemies.
Hey!
Could this be?
For you.
Care to explain?
No way.
You and Yusuke need to get your mind out of like fucking gutter. Ryujin.
No, well, that's...
Not very honest, I am.
No.
He's a bright red.
That's right.
Oh. Should we head back then?
Yeah, honestly, all that needs to be said is Ryuji, Yusuke, get your mind out and gutter.
Jot that down.
I saved in that file this episode, so no loss. And yep, we're over time. Till next time.